ever wondered what the worst snacks are in Hollywood studios?
We're gonna find out today.
Why do you keep bringing me all these videos? Someone give me the best snacks for once!
No, we're Snacks for Sage. We are here at Hollywood Studios. We've asked our readers on social and our team what some of the worst or most controversial snacks are in Hollywood Studios. And we're going to check them out today to see which ones are really, really the worst and which you might want to try if you like certain things. Is everybody excited?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
We have Dustin, our friend from DFB here today. DFB Dustin, as we call him. Hey, Sage. You speak Wookie, right?
I can understand it.
Do you think you could say, I would like a Wookie cookie in Wookie?
It just feels like I'm gonna throw up on somebody.
Dustin, you speak Wookie?
Loosely?
Could you say, can I have a Wookie cookie, please?
Okay, our first stop today is actually Woody's Lunchbox here in Toy Story Land. This is the one quick service location in Toy Story Land. It's very, very popular, so most of the time we encourage you to mobile order. And if you're going to mobile order, mobile orders are gonna fill up very quickly during prime lunchtime. So if you know you wanna come over here and eat lunch in Toy Story Land on your Hollywood Studios day, when you first get into the park, I would recommend going ahead and selecting your mobile order time and picking out what you want to eat. At Woody's Lunchbox, they serve breakfast and lunch and dinner. So this is where you can find the famous tachos, which are like nachos but made with potato barrels, aka tater tots, and they're very, very good. They even have a breakfast version with gravy and green onions and scrambled eggs. It's actually really, really good. Today we're going to be getting one of their lunchbox tarts, kind of like a Disney version of a Pop-Tart. They have a couple different flavors. Right now on the menu, I'm looking at it, they have banana peanut butter fudge, chocolate hazelnut, lemon blueberry, and raspberry. And actually, fun facts with Fry, I did my Disney College program back in 2019, and this was my first location. So for about a month, I worked here at Woody's Lunchbox. I was making the tachos all day, and then about a month after that, I moved to Galaxy's Edge. But my first work location is here at Woody's Lunchbox, so I'm so happy to be back today. I'm a little surprised that the Lunchbox tarts ended up on the worst snacks list because I think they're good, but we'll have to see what everybody else thinks. So that's a little controversial. Also looking at the menu right now, they've got a couple different sandwiches that are actually really good. They have a barbecue brisket melt and a plant-based toasted cheddar sandwich. That's kind of a mouthful, but kind of a plant-based grilled cheese, if you will. They also have Mystic Portal Punch, which is a really fun non-alcoholic drink for kids if they want something fun to drink.
As you can see, Woody's Lunchbox is an extremely popular quick service situation. So if you decide to actually mobile order, I recommend doing it in advance, because when we tried to mobile order, we were here, it was about a 30-minute wait, and it was a lot easier to just get in line, and it was going to be a much shorter wait. So if you mobile order, definitely do it in advance. I promise you will not be sorry. Here at AllEars, we like to overlather here.
How'd you know I was going to overlather?
Because you're Quincy.
All right, so we got both of the available Lunchbox tarts today. Lunchbox tarts do rotate, so we got the ones that were available just, you know, for science to be able to try both.
This one is the banana peanut butter fudge. It has peanut butter, chocolate fudge coated in banana fondant, banana chips, and rainbow sprinkles.
And obviously we got that one because Quincy hates me.
Yes.
And knows my feelings towards peanut butter.
He doesn't like it.
Next, we've got the raspberry lunchbox tart, which is raspberry marmalade with strawberry fondant and crispy pearls.
I love a crispy pearl.
I feel like we got the best of both worlds. One's kind of simple and one's more complex, so...
The reason that we chose Lunchbox tarts today is because it came in as several submissions from both our audience and our team. So despite the fact that I actually have recommended Lunchbox tarts, I love Lunchbox tarts.
Me too.
A lot of people said that they were lackluster, didn't have enough filling, or were too close to a standard Pop-Tart to warrant the cost. Will it be true?
Will it be overrated?
That was really a clean cut there, Sage.
This is gonna be mine. So this is the banana peanut butter fudge lunchbox tarts. Now again, I'm not a huge fan of peanut butter. That's fine.
He's been scarred by peanut butter.
Yes, but I'm getting, but again for science. So it's actually not bad.
Really? You like it?
Okay. To be fair, there's the peanut butter. Got it. Found it. It is, especially the icing on the top. It feels very much like a very standard, hard Pop-Tart. It feels like a normal Pop-Tart. It's yummy if you like, if you like chocolate and banana and peanut butter. Like, the flavors are all there. You can taste everything, but it's a little dry. I could barely cut it and break it apart. Not a lot of moisture involved.
Pop-Tart cheers.
Pop-Tart cheers. Lunchbox. It's like a chocolate desert in my mouth. You definitely need a glass of milk.
Yeah, it's that kind of imagery that we look for from our friends over at Disney Food Vlog.
I'm just saying.
It's very dry. I honestly fully would rather go to the store, buy an entire box of brown sugar cinnamon Pop-Tarts for the price of this or less, carry it into the parks with me, which you can do. You can bring food into the theme parks, and then stand in Toy Story Land and eat that.
and then stare at the other people eating the lunchbox tarts.
And be happier. I really thought I was going to like this flavor. I love banana and I love peanut butter. It's not flavorful enough to be outweighing how dry the pastry is.
Yeah.
Whereas the raspberry, I think, does a little bit better job of it. But let's find out. Pro tip: if you're going to split a lunchbox tart, don't use a knife. Just break it up with your hands.
Much easier.
Works way better.
Okay, all right, raspberry.
Fine.
Yes, sir.
This one is better than the first one, but this one has more of a jam on the inside. I like this one better. I've had it before. Would I get this for myself on a day that I'm here? Probably not. But if you want to try them, I'm not going to tell you not to buy them.
They are super fun.
Yeah, they are a lot of fun, and they change all the time. There's a purple one during Halloween sometimes.
They're very Instagrammable. They're more Instagrammable than a Pop-Tart.
They are.
Pop-Tart cheers. Lunchbox tart cheers.
Cheers. You're less desert here.
Oh,
Yeah.
this actually has some moisture to it. Like,
Yeah.
These are fresher.
Definitely.
I think these would be really good if the tart was just a little bit thinner.
Yeah.
It's just too much.
Agreed.
It's too thick. If it was thinner, it'd be great, like a Pop-Tart. However, this is way better than the peanut butter fudge one, which I would have thought I would prefer.
Yeah.
Me too.
I'll also point out that the icing on the top of the banana peanut butter fudge lunchbox tart, the icing on the top was almost like a solid, hard kind of situation. This is more of like a fondant. I way more prefer this. It's a lot more flavorful. The jam is tasty. It's got a nice punch. And
Yeah.
it's actually really nice to like. This feels like a nice breakfast.
feels like breakfast.
Pastry.
Yeah.
Our next stop is Star Wars Galaxy's Edge, which had a lot of submissions for worst snack. 3 actually were submitted pretty regularly. We're getting 2 of them today because one of them I don't really count as a snack. It is in Oga's Cantina, which you need to either get a walk-up reservation or a reservation to get into. And so I wouldn't call that like a park snack. That's the Hapabor sampler. It's the Oga's charcuterie board. It is notoriously not very good. And we'll put a picture in or some nice footage right here for you with the Power Movie Magic. I have had this. It is a nightmare. So we're going to be skipping that today just because it doesn't really land in park snack territory. We are getting a couple other things though. Unfortunately, we had to abandon Sage. You guys okay with that? He's wanted by the first order. So he said that he couldn't head in because of course we wouldn't want him getting arrested when we're trying to try our worst snacks. Then how's he gonna eat gross stuff? So we're headed in to pick up some snacks and we're going to bring them back off planet to Sage to try. Hey Dustin, if you were a droid, what kind of droid would you be?
I think I would be a protocol droid.
Okay, like C-3PO?
Yeah, because I think he probably has the best dance moves.
Oh yeah,
So,
yeah,
without even trying.
yeah.
So I think
Just like you, yeah.
Protocol droid.
That's correct, I think.
Our first stop at Galaxy's Edge is Kat Sokka's Kettle, which, another fun fact, this was my second location for my Disney College program. I worked at Woody's Lunchbox for about a month, and then I moved over to Galaxy's Edge, and I was food and beverage. So that means I was Docking Bay 7 and Ronto Roasters Kat Sokka's. So I'm going home today. This is a really great video for me. I'm having a good time. Kat Sokka's Kettle is located in the marketplace in Galaxy's Edge on Batuu, and it is where you can find the Coke orbs and Kat Sokka's Outpost mix. So this one is a divisive snack just because it's got some interesting flavors. It's not normal popcorn because of course we're not on Earth. We're on Batuu right now. We're a different planet. So not our normal popcorn that we really see. They've got 2 different kinds, the Outpost mix, chili lime and blueberry lemon pound cake. And then they do have they call buttery blue grains. So here on Batu, it's not called popcorn, they are called popped grains. So the blue buttered grains are regular popcorn without any flavoring. And I know this snack is divisive because of the flavors, but I actually really, really like the Outpost popcorn mix. So I'm excited to eat it again. We'll have to see what everybody else thinks about it.
Another exciting new development here at Katsaka's Kettle is that they do have cold brew now. They have the black calf cold brew and the spiked black calf cold brew. We're not getting that today because cold brew can't be a worse snack, obviously. Obviously not. So we required our Katsakas to smuggle off planets back to Sage in his hiding from the First Order.
Well, we gotta go get one more snack.
We do need to go get milks.
Yeah. Hey, look who it is!
Alright, we made it to the First Order district. Good thing the Sage didn't come along. Because we are at the milk stand. Now this is a walk-up stand. It does have mobile order. And this is where you can get blue and green milk and also the spiked versions of each one. You can see all the blue and green milk up high in the rafters. Blue and green milk are pricey, but they are kind of a novelty beverage. So they're very, very popular. They're very fun and Instagrammable. However, they're also highly controversial. There's a pretty short line, so we'll probably just stroll on up and skip mobile order today. You can also get the Bubo Wamba Family Farms cup, which is a souvenir cup here. And it's pretty cute. I'll show you that when we get up there. The Supreme Leader is actually here. So things could get dicey. I got the milk.
She got the milk.
The cool thing about these is that they are made with coconut milk. They're actually non-dairy. So I can drink them and be a happy camper. I'm actually a big milk fan, but we'll talk about that more in a minute.
Oh, Quincy.
It's a controversial
Hot take.
I love the milk.
Look what we brought you.
What? Thank you. Listen, it means a lot to me because if you watch our No Plans Disney Hollywood Studios video, the First Order accosted me like 4 times.
It was really like 4 times.
So I figured I should just stay out here.
Well,
Yeah.
Kylo Ren was out. Like, he was there, so...
The Supreme Leader himself.
Did he ask about me?
We didn't ask him to ask about you, but I
Yeah.
think he would have if we did.
Yeah.
Well, thank you for the treats.
Yeah, of course.
Can you take it, please?
Oh, sure.
Okay, thank you.
Okay.
Pretty good.
Solid.
Look how even that is.
Wow.
That's very even.
Very smooth.
Again, I want to remind everyone what they're drinking. The blue is the excretion of a bantha.
Why do you have to say it like that?
Because it's true.
And the green?
Is the excretion of a mermaid. Of a siren.
All right, so milk, very controversial, very popular because it is the specialty Star Wars beverage. It's in world. Green milk, I hate with a burning passion that stems from deep in my soul. I've seen the opposite true for other people. How do you guys feel about it?
I am also a blue milk stan.
It's been quicker.
Blue milk all the way.
Yeah, but maybe we just haven't given.
Maybe we just give it a try and we'll see what happens.
But this
You know.
this might be the day we switch. You know, right when you're about to, you put the cup up to your mouth hole, right?
Yeah.
And then you like kind of like whiff in right before you drink, right? That's like a thing the body does. You sniff.
Yep.
Immediately Fruity Pebbles.
Okay.
Immediately Fruity Pebbles. When I say milk, it's not really a milk texture. It's it's
It's like a smoothie.
it's like a smoothie kind of
Slush
consistency.
almost, yeah.
It tastes like creamy icy with bland flavoring.
I've heard the green described as tropical flavors. Is it passion
Like
fruit, perhaps?
Like a guava-ish.
Okay.
Very, very light though. It's not. You get more nose than you do actual flavor.
Yeah.
Ours, I think, has a little bit more citrus to the smell. And then I get mint. Do you get mint?
Not really. I
Okay.
still also get some fruity flavors.
It's definitely fruity. The reason I like this so much is because I love smoothies, and Disney World is desperately devoid of smoothies. There's like no good smoothies in Disney World. And this is pretty close. So I actually get this for breakfast a lot, as weird as that is. I do get why a lot of people don't like this though. It's called milk and it has nothing of a milky texture.
No.
Which can be very off-putting. It is made with rice milk, so then it kind of tastes like milk, but it has no milky texture, which that sounds kind of weird.
Yeah,
it's a
like
little slimy.
Slushy is what it is.
Yeah.
Which is definitely why it's pretty off-putting for people, and I see why it has been voted as the worst. Now these are $8.49 and over $8 for a cup. They do fill this to the brim, but it's not a very big cup. It is pricey, so I recommend that if you're trying it for the first time, if you don't know if you're gonna like it, split it, ask for an extra cup like we did. That way you're only paying $4-ish for something you might not like, instead of $8.49.
This just in. Fry Bucket is actually very familiar with this popcorn because she made it. I mean, not right now, but she has made it before.
Not this specific popcorn. It's not called popcorn. They're called popped grains. But we got these over at Kat Saka's Kettle. Kat Saka is the proprietor of Kat Saka's Kettle, of course, makes sense. She has come up with the perfect formula for popped grains. We've got chili lime and blueberry lemon pound cake. The key to eating Kat Saka's Outpost mix, you have to eat them both together.
Oh, the red and the purple?
Yes.
All right, time for the official taste test. Quincy's sitting this one out. Are you sitting this one out?
Yeah.
Yeah, Quincy's gonna sit this one out because
Popcorn makes me sick.
she can't eat it. But again, I'm taking your thing. I have to eat the violet and the red together.
Get one of both and eat them at the same time.
All right, here we go. I don't know what to say, how to feel about it, honestly.
Is that a good thing or a bad thing?
I don't know yet. Yeah?
I thought it was gonna stick in my teeth more, but it's not. It's good. I'd eat it.
I don't know if I could eat an entire bag of it.
No.
But I do think it's interesting. So the red ones are definitely on the sweeter side. I didn't get a lot of chili in there.
I'm just gonna have just one.
I would want more chili.
Yeah.
I think the sweet and spicy would be really good. It's very toned down, which is probably because it's a snack, so we tone it down.
Okay.
I get kind of a smoky flavor to it at
The violet?
Yeah, to the violet, which
Same.
is weird because it's cake,
And I mean-
which isn't smoky typically.
It depends on the piece you grab. Because, like, look at this. One is, like, there's nothing on that. You know?
I can't eat a lot of popcorn. It does make me sick. I can eat some of this because it doesn't have butter on it. I can usually eat like a couple handfuls of this and be satisfied. I think one bag for your family is fun to try.
Plenty.
And maybe someone will really like it and they can eat most of it, and maybe someone will just have a few. It's not off-putting, even though it's got complex flavors. It's not like it would be not friendly to more picky palates still.
Also, one more thing. You can't get them separately. People would ask us that all the time. We only sell it together. You can't just have chili or just the blueberry.
All right, we are here by the snack cart, right by the Chinese Theater, right by Mickey Minnie's Runaway Railway. We are here to grab the one of the worst treats on our list, which is, what are we getting, Quincy?
A churro.
A churro. That was on the list.
Yeah, a lot of people were like, a churro is the worst thing to eat in Hollywood Studios. Apparently, a lot of people have had stale churros here. And of course, all Disney World churros, a lot of people think pale in comparison to Disneyland's churros.
So we're gonna try it out.
Sage, you've been really good at cutting things up today. Super good at it. So you're in charge.
Okay, well, who wants the non-50th?
I don't like icing, so I would love that. This is aggressively sugared. Those are Bitcoins, yeah. That's what Bitcoins look like
Disney's
for
new
real.
investment.
Yeah. Churro, cheers.
Our 50th anniversary churros, cheers.
True. This is the Glimmer and Shimmer Churro. It is a basic churro with the 50th anniversary overlay, so this will be available for the rest of the 50th anniversary celebration in Disney World, which runs a few months into 2023. The big difference here from a regular churro is that the sugar has glitter in it. There's some glittery golden sugar on it. There's icing, and there are golden, what looks like Bitcoins as well.
Now, if there are any theater kids watching, or design people watching, you know what they say about glitter? Is that it never goes away. That's how I feel about this glittery sugar. Is that it is still in my mouth. It is all over. It's all over the floor, and like it's everywhere. So it's definitely grab napkins. It's definitely a mess.
I think it's pretty good.
I like it. I'm a true believer that there's not really a thing as a bad churro. Even if it's chewy, it's still good. This is slightly chewy. I think it's because it's thinner, but it's. I like it. I think it's really good. I'd eat 3 more.
It reminds me a lot of just Cinnamon Toast Crunch, but in churro form, which is good. I will say, I've heard the theory behind why churros are better in Disneyland than they are in Disney World is because churros have to travel to the snack carts here in Disney World, and they're made at the snack carts in Disneyland. So you can get a hotter, fresher churro, which this churro was warmish.
That's what I was gonna say. Is that this felt very lukewarm.
Yeah. So it wasn't very warm, a little chewy. Still, if you want a churro, it's still a churro. You're getting churro. And
I like the icing.
I like the icing.
I think it's a step up. from a regular churro.
Ooh, like an elevated churro.
An elevated 50th churro. Here we are at Backlot Express Restaurant, currently wedged between Indiana Jones Stunt Spectacular and Star Tours. It basically replicates an old studio backlot restaurant where you can find old props and different fun set pieces from a bunch of different movies. Your basic theme park menu, chicken strips, burgers. And you can also grab some beer, wine, and cocktails here. But we're gonna head in and find, one of the worst snacks here at Hollywood Studios.
Here at Backlot Express, you can find a lot of typical theme park food. There's a smoked barbecue pulled pork burger, bacon cheeseburger, Southwest salad with chicken strips, things like that. You're going to find your typical chicken strips here. Backlot Express is really good for picky eaters. They've got chicken tenders, burgers, salad, a sandwich, and they even on the kids menu have Uncrustables. It's usually pretty crowded, so we would recommend mobile ordering ahead of time if possible. Recently they added the plant-based teriyaki tofu bowl, and I believe Breedlove said that was pretty good compared to other plant-based options around. Typical theme park food here, nothing super special, nothing that you necessarily need to come out of your way for. We are getting the Wookie cookie here. Some people love the Wookie cookie, some people don't. We're gonna find out today what we really think. One fun thing about Backlot Express is that the theme is like you are on a backlot for movie studios. There's also plenty of seating. There's quite a bit of seating inside and there's more outside. So you shouldn't have too much trouble finding a table and finding a spot to sit down, but you might have to be outside.
So this is the Wookie cookie. It is 2 oatmeal cookies with vanilla cream filling garnished with a milk chocolate sash on top. And if you've seen the Wookie cookie before, you know that this looks a little bit different. It used to have thin, much more classic looking oatmeal cookies on either side of the cream, but now it's these super thick cookies. They're still not like cakey texture, they're still cookie texture, but we've heard it's different, and a lot of people submitted this as a worst snack because it is the new Wookie cookie and does not live up to the old one. So this is a dramatic snack here.
Okay, so this is the Wookie cookie. Here goes nothing. Ready?
Wait, cheers.
Oh no, it's so gross. It's so messy. Cheers.
I like this. I'm an oatmeal cream pie fan, and I do like this cookie. I did have the old one. The old one was better. It was a better ratio of cookie to cream. And I have to say that I would rather just have an oatmeal cream pie from the store than this. So once again, I'm telling you, just go to Walmart, buy yourself an oatmeal cream pie, and go eat them outside of Backlot Studios when you bring it into the park. Backlot Express at Hollywood Studios when you get to the park.
But I actually really enjoy this. I felt like the marshmallow kind of overpowered the oatmeal of it, so I'm like, oh, I'm okay with that.
Yeah, I could eat one of these, and I don't like oatmeal.
DFBD, what you got?
I'm with Quincy here. It's okay. The original was better. I like oatmeal cookie. I like the oatmeal texture with an oatmeal cream pie that has a little more of the grains and stuff in there.
It's the texture. The texture's what's the problem.
This is very much like an oatmeal flavored sugar cookie with cream on the inside.
Oh,
so it
fair.
gets some of that spice on it, but you don't get that texture. It's a little dry, so I think the cookie's still a little dry and crumbly. But other than that, I think it's still a solid snack. I think you're not going to be disappointed.
It's huge. We split it into 4, and like this is like a
4 people can eat the same perfectly.
Yeah.
I would not want any more than this one piece right here.
Yeah. A little behind the scenes here. We're about to rank them for you guys, and we were having a discussion. My favorite was the milk.
Your favorite was the milk?
Yeah.
No,
that might be my worst.
You had the
that
blue
might
one.
be my bottom.
It was good.
We're the better.
How dare you?
Quincy, I'm with you. I'm on your side.
Number 1, the blue and green milk. Number 2, the Wookie cookie. Number 3, churro. Number 4, Outpost popcorn mix. Number 5, the lunchbox tart.
Number 1, the churros. Number 2, the Outpost popcorn mix. Number 3 is, well, we had the green milk. Number 4 is the lunchbox tart. Number 5 was the Wookie cookie.
Number 1, blue milk. Number 2, Outpost popcorn mix. Number 3 was the churro. Number 4, Wookie cookie. And number 5, the lunchbox tarts.
All right, for me, number 1 was the churros. Number 2, Wookie cookie. Number 3 would be the lunchbox tarts. Number 4 is the Outpost popcorn mix. And last but not least, number 5 is the green space milk.
We're very shocked by our results here. We just added up we all ranked them individually, added up our scores to find the actual worst snack in Hollywood Studios, as voted on by you at home, our team at the office, and us here in the parks.
I want to be very clear. This is going to be controversial.
The result
Yes.
is shocking. The result is shocking.
Yes, it is.
So our fifth, our most liked of the worst snacks was the churro across the board.
Yeah, can't go wrong. You just can't go wrong with it.
Surprisingly, our second most liked was the milks.
yeah.
Dustin maybe doesn't agree, but that's
No.
okay. Middle of the pack, Outpost popcorn mix.
Yep.
Popped grain mix.
Okay.
Pop grains. Pop
grains.
Popped grains.
Popped grain.
Thank you.
All right, but the bottom two, so again, controversial.
Very controversial.
The number 4 is the Wookie cookie.
Despite being my number 2.
Mine too.
I don't. The judges ruled in other
Yeah.
ways,
Wow.
which means number 5, the worst snack at Hollywood Studios, was the lunchbox tart
From Woody's Lunchbox.
From Woody's Lunchbox.
A wildly
Wow.
popular treat was our least favorite of the things voted by you to be the worst snacks in Hollywood Studios.
Yeah,
I'm shocked.
I'm shocked.
I
too.
get
Yeah.
Lunchbox tarts.
I know.
Overall, though, I would say none of these snacks were that terrible.
No,
No.
they weren't.
Which is great. I mean, obviously, if a snack is truly, truly bad, Disney's probably not going to keep it around.
Probably.
These ones are going to be more controversial in most cases. For some people, they're going to be a skip. We talked about that for each one. For some people, you might want to try them, and for some, it might be a one and done. But yeah, Lunchbox tarts. Let us know in the comments if you think that's egregious. I kind of do.
A little
Ooh,
bit.
come on, SAT words coming in hot.
And if you like this video, go ahead and like and subscribe.
Now go watch our worst snacks at Epcot.
We eat something really scary in that one.
Ha
See you there.
Bye.